Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually a little longer of a cleaning with me video. I haven't had one of these 30-minute videos in a good minute. Most of my cleaning videos lately have been at least about 15 to 20, maybe 15 at the most. But this particular day, I got this all done in one day. You've been around my channel for so long, you know I usually start one day and I finish like 2 days later. So that is what's happening. I actually finished this in one day. You can see I'm dancing around. I was energetic. But this particular morning I got up, got my kids. I was worked on my laundry routine. Have you seen that one? That video is gonna be after this video. Um, you see me packing my girls up in that video, and I was taking them to my parents because they're going to take them to the beach one last time before the summer. The beach trip's kind of getting cut short because they were going to come back whatever next week. But we got good news, and the school I've been trying to get my daughter into, my oldest daughter, um, she's been on the waiting list for 2 years, and I was just gonna go send her to our normal school, that whatever district we in. Like, she went to that school last year and everything. She loved it. But she got in, which means she has to start Monday. Yes, you heard me right. When you see this video, she'll be starting school the next day, that Monday. So yeah, her school, she's starting school really early, July. I've never started school in July. Nope, I have never started school in July. So she's kind of sad because this is new school. I would say she's been at 3 different schools ever since she started elementary. But I really want her to go to this school because it's got small classes. And once you go to a public school, you get overcrowded, especially the older you get. And I really want her to get her in here while she's still semi young and can make a friend in 2 seconds. So, but I am very, very thankful for that, and I have to little brag a little bit because I'm so excited for her to get in. But this particular day, I don't know what mood I'm in. I'm like, I was cleaning I even cleaned my couch. You see me clean my couch? There you go. But the kids are going to the beach, and I came home and I ate me some breakfast real quick, and I just started. I said, let's get started. Let's get this over with. So, not the next day, but the day after I was off for work, I wanted to relax and have the house all clean and all the laundry done. And I actually got it done. It's just, I'm not gonna relax today. I gotta get stuff done for her school. So, but I'm just cleaning up the living room. Yeah, it needed it. Like, the kids, this is I would say, their playroom. We're not very fortunate enough, and it's okay that our kids don't have a extra room to have their toys in and everything. So it's in the living room, and this became kind of like their playroom because that TV's theirs most of the time if they're home. They have their movies on it. They have whatever show they're gonna watch. So it's technically their room, and it's fine. It's okay. I have my little area I like to be in, which is the kitchen table area, because I don't know what it is. I like sitting in a window or my bedroom. So it's okay. But when the kids do, like, when school starts, you're gonna see us do a evening routine. I didn't get to do a summer routine for the evening, but in the summertime, I will say I just let them be. I just let them have stuff in the living room and don't have to clean up before they go to bed. But when I have to do like cleaning days like this, I'm like, you gotta clean up so I could vacuum at least and wipe down stuff. So, but not only that, they were going out of town, so I really like to have the house clean and be like, because you're not gonna be here to play with anything when you got it all out. You know what I mean? So I am just cleaning up. I actually moved my TV stand like you saw. Yeah, that didn't need to be moved. So I kind of did like a small, very small deep cleaning when it came to the vacuum area. I was trying to clean up the toys so it'd be like easier to walk in and everything. But I'm just vacuuming the rocking chair area, and then I'm gonna go down the hallway. Um, and stuff because we have our dog, we have the kids. So it gets a little bit of, I wouldn't say it gets dirty down our hallway. It's just, it gets a little, you can see there's little dog hair everywhere and maybe little stuff like a crumb, not a crumb, but like, Play-Doh or something just somehow got in there. So just good to vacuum it up. What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin. Alright, I'm going to start with the kitchen. And let me tell you, when I came in this kitchen, I was going to just do the basics. And besides, I was going to go through my chips drawer. But somehow, I don't know how it happened, but somehow, I did more than those two things. I don't know what kind of mood I was in. I don't know. I was motivated that day. But first things first, I am making me a drink. I buy the water IV thing packets. I put one in my drink, and then I would drink water. Yes, people, I drink water. You know me very well, and I have friends that watch this channel. They know I don't drink water much. I actually don't drink a lot of anything. That's a problem. Even my doctor says that when I'm pregnant. That's a problem. And I'm like, I agree, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just don't drink a lot. But when I was putting up dishes, I started cleaning up the containers. Yeah, I know you got a little area like a container area, and it gets crazy. So, but this particular day, I was like, I really want to be able to shut that cabinet. Yeah, I get to a point that I can't shut the cabinet anymore. Yeah, I'm that person. But I was like, okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna organize it a little bit better so I can shut the cabinet and find myself a little bit better. So yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, don't judge me, people. So, but I was putting up the dishes. Y'all know, if y'all been around, that is one of my oldest daughter. We've been trying to get my youngest daughter to help her and stuff. So that is one of her little chores. I don't have big chores for them yet. Give it time, guys. Give it time. Comment below and tell me if y'all have any chores for your kids in their age kind of thing, so I can see like the age group of what you guys gave your kids that during that certain age. You know what I mean? So maybe help me out. But also I'm just yeah. I'm putting up dishes, and next thing I know, I'm reorganizing stuff. That right there, the bowl's gotten like pushing the cabinet open a little bit. So I told myself I need to rearrange that a little bit better so I can close this right here. Yeah. Yeah. I have sippy cups because I don't trust my youngest child yet. I will say that. I will admit that. She's accident prone. I love her though. She's my bae. But that's why we have sippy cups. That's why we haven't got rid of them. Okay. Don't judge me. I really wanted to rearrange this because you see my coffee mugs? I want to come into my little coffee bar. I'm putting quotations around that. And actually be able to grab a coffee mug and not be like stuffed in there. I just want to grab one. Not only that, I want to reorganize I'm going to try to drink water more. So I really wanted to get my like cups that I put like water in that comes with a straw, because I feel like I drink more when I have a straw instead of just a regular drink cup, you know what I mean? So I was like, I really want to organize that a little bit better. And I'm trying to make my life a little bit easier, but also be a little bit more organized. So you can see, in my head, I was like, I'm gonna keep everything where it was, but then I was like, wait a minute, this makes more sense. Let me move the cups over here and move the coffee mugs over there. It just makes some more sense, honey. It really did. So, but yeah, I need to go through that. Don't judge me, because my husband said saying you need to go through these. I was like, I've been through when we moved. I don't know how we got more. If I get rid of more, you ain't gonna have no cup to drink out of. What I need to go through is the sippy cups. I will agree with that one. But you ain't gonna get me to get rid of coffee mugs so that I have a problem. I like to collect coffee mugs, especially if it has a fun saying on it. I'm like, yeah. But you see way in the corner. No, you can't see because I'm in the way now. But I put all my little water cups that are just too tall to be in that cabinet. Just lay them down because they're gonna be laying down in the cabinet, so I'm not taking up that much space. So I am rearranging this. Some of all my coffee mugs are getting here, and then I took stuff out that I know we're not going to use, but they're collectible kind of thing. You know what I mean? So the coffee mugs fit, and all the decorative like ones, like the penguin, the pumpkin one that I use only like a season of the year. Yeah, I don't use them during the year, so this is during season. And while I was in an organized kick, I was like, let me organize this a little bit better because let me tell you something. I couldn't close my cabinet. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was bad. So I'm just rearranging, not yeah, rearranging. I think I had the right word, and just make it a little bit better. And I, I need to buy. I know there was a TikToker, but she's also the Instagrammer. She does organizing stuff and this kind of reels and videos on those two things. There's this one thing she gets from, I think she got it from Amazon. It can organize her pots and pans. And let me tell you, I need one of those.
Flames in a different life, deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be a final day. We're dreamers, don't care what the others say.
Alright, we're going to move on to the stove. This needs to be done. I need to do it more than I do. But does it happen? No. But, SOS pads for this. Oh, yep. 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 I did learn something from my mother. She used to SOS pads when it comes to dirty stuff like this. Okay. But the particular night before, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so it was time to me to clean this up. And since I had no kids, no husband, because the husband was on the road for work, it was the perfect time because I already had planned of what I was going to warm up for dinner for me. So I didn't have to use the stove. I literally could just let it sit like this for the night and let the little eyes just soak in water and get all the little crumbs and stuff off of it and everything. So it was the perfect day for me to do the stove. I don't have to rush and be like, oh my goodness, I need to make sure the stove's back together so I can cook dinner. No, I ain't have to worry about it this particular day. So I was like, let me take advantage of it and clean this up. Yeah. Yeah. I tell myself every time I do this, I'm never gonna get it bad again. Yeah. But I'm just gonna clean up my stuff.
We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We live it. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you
Alright, since I gave the stove a very deep cleaning, um, I am gonna move on and load up the dishwasher so I can get the I won't say the eyes that are like the heating elements things. I do not put those in the dishwasher, so don't worry. Calm down, guys. I'm putting the little pans that are under it in the dishwasher. I don't know if I should do that. Should I not do that? I just do that one part. The other part, the eyes, the heating element, I actually soak it in like water in the sink and then let it air dry to make sure it's like good to go to put back. So, but I'm just washing a few little dishes that I cannot put in the dishwasher, and then I am gonna move on to under the sink.
You want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive.
Alright, I got stuff soaking, and also I washed some stuff that would need to be hand washed. It cannot go in the dishwasher. Also, I'm showing you that because that is where I keep my sponges. So they're not just out for display, they're actually in a little container. That container, of course, you can see it's a dishwasher pod container. And you know what? I'm using what I have because some people don't got money for containers. I mean, they do look pretty. Looks nice when you have the containers. I'm just saying. But for me, I didn't have it, and it worked. So I bought these bins. I don't know. Oh my god. I got these when we had our old house. Lord, maybe maybe 8 years. Maybe I got them around the time I had my oldest daughter. I don't know. I've had these things a while, and the only thing I'm doing is rearranging and stuff, just to make it more, you know, workable. You know what I mean? I would say livable, but workable. I'm just putting stuff in that one bin that I use daily, and I'm using the one when I put the SOS pads. I use that maybe every few months to every weekly to kind of thing. And the one bin I put away in the back is like more of a car stuff, like if I'm gonna clean my car, some bug spray, stuff that I don't use daily and I have just on hand just in case I need it. And then I'm taking out the trash bags out of the boxes. Those boxes get annoying. So I'm so glad I went through that and got it organized. I love how it looks now. It's so workable now. Alright. Yeah, this is the one thing I wanted to get done today, and it became the last thing I got done in the kitchen, besides, of course, finish up the counters and mopping and vacuuming, of course, the normal stuff. I'm going through the trips because they kind of get out of control. I can only take so much with this cabinet right here. I need to find a different way to make it more organized, but it's kind of hard with the space I have. But not only that, chip bags they're just bulky. You can't help it unless you guys know a different way without breaking my bank. Just let me know. But I actually filled up that trash bag, so it don't look like it once I get done. I looked at it while I was editing, and I was like, "Oh my god, it don't look like I did anything," but I did. It's just, oh my goodness, it was crazy. I had 3 bags of the same chips, and they're all just, I don't know, don't ask. I'm like, don't ask. Oh, I don't know. Oh, so I cleaned that up and made it a little bit more better so I can find chips. But you can see it's still, it just ain't, I ain't happy with it yet. I still got to figure out more about it. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. But I cleaned out majority of it, so, But I just see what happened was I was literally gonna clean the counters. You can see I'm getting frustrated. I was gonna clean the counters, and you see what happened was I got some like motivation. Like, okay, I need to move stuff. Let me get underad and the fruit stuff basket and all that mess. I'm like, what? And this point, I was Snapchatting my friend, and I was actually watching a video right there. That's why I'm looking backwards. But I was Snapchatting my friend, and I was like, I'm ready to get out of this kitchen. I literally was in that kitchen for a few hours. Like, it was crazy. And I told her that I feel like the walls are closing in on me because I've been in that kitchen for so long. I'm ready to move on to another room. That was what happened. Yeah. Anybody like that? You clean a room so thorough that you've been in there so long that the walls are closing in on you. I mean, that's why I have a COVID, because I will say that I was in my house so long, so much that I'm always been a homebody, but I don't know what it was when COVID came in and I was stuck at home. I guess what it was. I was stuck at home. The walls are closing in. I was like, I need to go somewhere. I don't care if it's even the grocery store. I'm coming. I'm going with your mama. I'm coming with you, girl. Mama gotta get out of this house. And that literally is a true story from COVID 2020. Yeah, I need to get out of my house because of the walls are like closing on me. Because I was like, oh my goodness, I've been here too long. I was telling you, I've been here too long. That's what happened to this kitchen area. So I was so glad I finally got to this point of vacuuming and mopping that I finally can move on to the next room.
We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes and tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, oh, oh. We come alive. Yeah, we come alive. Oh, 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 oh. We come alive. It's so much harder now to reach you. Your heart is floating in the sky. We known each other for so long. We know our love like an old song. Sing along one more time. It's so much harder now to please you. Your smile is fading with the rain. And we known each other for so long. And I know you struggle to stay strong. Sing along with me again. When storms are rolling in to make this hard to last, let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. If we start remembering bad memories of the past, let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Oh, let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up.
Alrighty. Like I said, I'm so glad to move on to another room. I'm not even gonna lie. And yeah, those cotton candy things should have been gone by then. But I am just cleaning up a little bit. I am straightening up so I can wipe down the kitchen table. That was my little tiny birthday cake for my birthday, which was last Sunday. And it was just something small. We did it as a family and everything. I didn't film it. I didn't put it on my Instagram. It was simple, you know. Sometimes you just don't want a camera in your face. You don't want just to worry about anything. And I think that's what I learned from this last beach trip is that I was filming with my phone for my reels and also filming for you guys on YouTube. So I think that's also it was a lot, and I should have just took that weekend and just enjoy the moment. Because when I got back home, I was just ready to get back home. Also, I don't know what it was. Mentally, I was just ready to be home in my space, kind of thing. So I'm still working on my mental health, and I'm trying to work on it while my kids are gone. And I know I need to do it while they're here, but it helps to at least start to work on my mental health while they're gone, so I can somewhat try to merge while they're here and stuff. So, but and every mom needs a me time. If you're not fortunate enough to have somebody watch your kids, find a friend, uh, some places have mothers morning out kind of things and give you like at least an hour to a few hours, but for you to breathe. Even if you just take a nap during those few hours, get some chores done during those few hours, or just be lazy and watch a show, or go grocery shopping during those hours. That is, at least you get that mental break away from your kids. I love my kids. I love them to death. Do they get on my nerves? Yes. But do I love them? Yes. Do I love being a mom? I do. I love that. Like, I love that somebody can call me mommy, and maybe not that way, guys. Don't. Don't. But her friend kind of reminded me of that, so I was like, guys, don't, just don't. But I just like, I'm very thankful and very blessed that I was able to have kids and everything, because I know some people out there are not fortunate enough to become parents, or they're trying to become parents and it just hasn't been successful. So I will never take advantage of being able to be a mom, because I know there's some people out there are not able to become a mom. And I'm very fortunate, but I will say sometimes it's hard. And I'm not going to deny it. Sometimes it's really, really hard. So if it takes grandparents come over and help you, or you got places you could take your kids for like an hour to a few hours, or a friend that will help you out, take advantage of it. Don't make you a terrible mom. It makes you know you need this break to become a better mom, kind of thing. Because if they see mommy wore out and angry because she's so frustrated and stuff, I will say that's what they're gonna remember you by. So I usually when my kids go with their grandparents, I try to get as much done also around the house with YouTube work and everything else. I try to get that majority done because it's the best time. I could do voiceovers without distraction. I could get cleaning done without distraction and stopping and getting them something to eat, getting something to drink for something like that. So I would say I take advantage of it, but then also at the same time I try to put a day away and say, okay, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going to do YouTube work. I'm not going to do no cleaning. I ain't going to do no cooking. And I will just have me time, even if it's watching, like I've been doing lately, The Big Bang Theory. I've been watching that again. And just chilling and snacking, which is not a good thing when somebody's trying to lose weight, or just snacking and just having a moment of peace. Sometimes I literally lay in my room with my phone and just read with with like no TVs on, and just enjoy literally the quietness. Just simple thing. Whatever you do during your me time, do it. Take advantage of it. This is what I do during my me time, especially if I'm gonna have a few days without them. I'm gonna clean first because it's so much easier. But not only that, I'm also gonna work on YouTube work, especially voiceovers. So while they're gone, because I don't put my kids in front of the camera as much because I don't want to. So, but I am moved on to my room after I worked on the laundry room and my girls' room. They just those three rooms need to just be picked up. They need vacuuming. But like I said in a previous video, I have a dog. She's most of the time in my room, so I have to vacuum in here. So, but not only this, I was towards the end of the day and everything. I did this all in one day. I was very proud of myself. We had a landscaper come and cut our grass because my husband has not had the time because he's going with work, and it's taking a toll on him, guys. So if y'all are religious, pray for him because it's taking a toll on him. Like right now, I'm very sad for him, but there's not much out there, so you gotta be lucky you even have a job. You know what I mean? But I always make sure the house is clean and everything. So when he gets home, he could just relax. But I hired this landscaper because he never got the time to do the grass. But then I also look at it this way. That's the only thing he does when he's he's here is cut the grass. So I am surprising him for his birthday. Not only that, I am just gonna have a landscaper come every 2 weeks. So when he is home, he can chill with the girls and spend time with his daughters, as much as he can, and just relax. That's what I'm looking for. So I even told the landscaper I just want my husband to relax. So I'm taking that little chore off his list and just have it done by somebody else. I know that's an extra bill, but it's only until wintertime, and then grass ain't growing no more. So, but I finished my room. I dusted it because you gotta dust those black furniture because of the dog hair. And then I'm moving on to my bathroom. I didn't have to do the toilet, so it was mostly the sink because my husband shaved the other day and he got hair everywhere. Love him. Um, wife life with the husband. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And I've been loving the comments lately. I have been checking them. And I'm also social media, so check me out there. I'm always on there daily, unless I'm really busy that particular day. But I'm usually on there posting something, even if it's small. But but I hope you enjoy this video, guys, and I hope you enjoy my talking, cause I need to stop talking so much and just do some music sometimes. So, but but I will see y'all in my next video, guys. Bye.